facts about goddess Cali. Cali is the Hindu goddess of death, time, and doomsday. At first glance, it would be easy to assume that Cali is a feared goddess, but actually, she is a much loved and much respected goddess. She is not only associated with death, but with maternal love and strong feminine qualities. Cali has to be amongst the most interesting Hindu gods and goddesses because of her unique depiction throughout Hinduism. Here are 10 facts about Cali. 1. Artwork depicts her in a fearsome way. This first one probably supports the common misconception that Cali is a fearsome goddess more than it disproves it. Cali is most often depicted in art as having dark black or blue skin, holding a severed head, while wearing a skirt made of human arms and a necklace of severed heads. This artwork is not to depict her as a violent goddess, but instead as a slayer of demons. It's easy to associate Cali as a frightening goddess, but she is also responsible for demons' death, so she protects the world from darkness. 2. Cali's first appearance was a welcome one. Those who may be less familiar with Hinduism might see the images of Cali mentioned above and be scared into thinking that they never wanted to see another one. However, Cali was a welcome sight when she first appeared in the Hindu scriptures because she arrived as the destroyer of evil. Cali is like Shiva in that many people might associate her with negative things, but all of the death and destruction she caused was for the right reasons. 3. She is famous for her victory over Raqqabijah. Raqqabijah was a terrible threat to the world, an unstoppable force capable of reforming from every drop of blood spilled of his. Cali was the only goddess capable of stopping him because she consumed every drop of his blood so that he could never return. While at first glance, that might seem a little intimidating, a closer look shows that she is innovative and powerful and willing to do anything to protect good from evil. 4. Cali often has 4 hands. Unlike some other Hindu gods and goddesses, though, her 4 hands represent other things. Her first 2 represent her ability to destroy and rid the world of evil. Her next 2 tend to express her maternal love towards her children that is both eternal and pure. In many ways, Cali represents a fierce mother figure willing to do anything to protect her children. That message in itself is pretty powerful. 5. Her name has a meaning. Cali in Sanskrit translates to she who is black or she who is death. Despite this quite ominous meaning, Cali is often depicted as a naked beauty in the artwork. This doesn't mean that she is considered beautiful in the traditional sense, but her beauty comes from light, power, and her desire to see good conquer evil. Her name might be synonymous with death, but Cali tends only to destroy life in the name of preserving others. 6. She is born out of anger. Ancient Hindu text describes Cali's creation as being from Durga, a goddess who created Cali during a fierce battle with demons. Durga's anger was said to be so great that it took on the physical form of Cali, and the goddess of death was born. Interestingly though, there is a lesson to be learned from this. Cali may have been born out of anger, but she learned to love. After all, her fierce love for protecting her followers against evil forces causes her to do the violent things she does. 7. Her legacy spans multiple ideologies. Although Cali may have been first discovered in Hindu ideology, she appears in Tantric ideology too, and you can learn a great lesson from her appearance there. It is said that facing and dealing with death's terror is essential to accept the blessings of life. In other words, one must be comfortable with the notion of death to enjoy life truly. That's a necessary lesson for anybody, regardless of their ideology. 8. Cali is a manifestation of the Divine Mother. There are many things about Cali that link her with maternal love, but in Hinduism, she is believed to be one of the Divine Mother's manifestations. In other words, she represents an aspect of motherhood that all women embody. Cali is most often associated with protective motherly love because of her willingness to do destructive deeds in the name of good. In theory, there is an aspect of Cali in every mother, though admittedly probably not as violent. 9. She is arguably the most powerful deity. Many people in the Hindu community would argue that Kali is the most powerful deity. This is because she possesses a strength that will not present in lots of other deities, a willingness to do violent and often dark deeds to destroy evil. As an aspect of the Divine Mother, the argument that she is the most powerful deity is an interesting one because it argues that a woman, and motherly figure, is more powerful than all else. That could be an empowering message for new mothers everywhere. 10. She teaches us that uncontrolled anger is a shameful thing. She might be the goddess of death and one of the most powerful and destructive deities in Hinduism, but she also teaches us that uncontrolled anger is a terrible thing. After she kills 2 demons, her rage is so uncontrolled that she begins to celebrate by dancing on the bodies of the demons she has slain. Kali is unable to be calmed until she accidentally steps on the god Shiva. The moment she does, she realizes her mistake and becomes ashamed of her uncontrolled anger. It's a valuable message that anger that is not under control can lead to acts that one never intended to do. Hopefully, these 10 facts about Kali have proved to be interesting. As an often misunderstood Hindu goddess, this post has hopefully provided some insight into the reasons behind Kali's violence and shown that she is a pure goddess working for good, not evil.
And if you all want to see wonderful videos like this, subscribe to the channel.